Greetings and welcome to Farthest Frontier. I'm KatherineOfSky, and this game, if you like Banished or other kind of, I don't know, semi-realistic, survive in the wilderness with a colony of people, you probably will like Farthest Frontier. I've played it for a few hours, and it's fun. It's kind of nice. So I want to show you what it looks like, and you can see if you like it. So let's see. Let's start a brand new settlement. I'm going to do... Let's see. I want to go into Pacifist mode for... Yeah, Pacifist disables raiding parties, invading armies, and aggressive animals. I don't care about the animals, but the whole, like, when you watch the intro of this game, we'll get to it in a second. When you watch it, they talk about how we're escaping raiding parties and people killing us because, you know, they're taking all our stuff and the king is taking all our stuff. So, no, I'm just like, nope. I don't mind all this other stuff. So let's go ahead and go with Trailblazer Difficulty. We start with less starting resources, there's less hunting and wildlife, and then the rates of disease are higher than on Pioneer. I personally just don't like enemies and this kind of thing. I think it doesn't make sense at all. Because, like, if you are peasants, and that's what we are, we came here to start a new land. If the Vikings come and raid you, you are just dead. They have these towers and walls and crap, but you... objectively, you don't have that kind of stuff. You just don't. So it doesn't make any sense to me. So let's see if we can find a thingy here. A name. Hamhurst. That sounds great. Oh, you know what? We should choose a Swedish name. Why not? I know many names. Let's go with... I like this one. Sollentuna. I love that name. It's the first sequence of 4 station names that are no, it's not. It's the second one. It's right after Helenelund. So, Sollentuna. Let's go with this. Map size medium, sure. It seems good. There are also advanced settings where you can choose specific things on each difficulty if you want. But we can just go with these basic settings. That's kind of what we want anyway, I think. We could go for a large map. Why don't we do that? Terrain, we can also do whatever we want. Alpine valleys, northern mountain valleys, thick with conifer forests and interspersed with lakes and occasional meadows. Medium environmental difficulty. That sounds pretty good. Arid highlands, dry desolate highlands with infertile soil. Sparse pine barrens and wastelands, but rich in minerals. Hard environmental, lowland lakes. Idyllic setting of dense forests, lush meadows, and lakes teeming with fish. Easy. Or plains, expansive plainland with fertile meadows, dry grassland, and brush, but few forests and lower mineral resources. Medium. I kind of am feeling the alpine valleys. Why not? That works. That works. We'll be like in northern Sweden. Which I'm... Okay, so here... Oh, God,
life can be harsh everywhere.
Okay.
But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving.
Right.
When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. This wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
the music in the beginning there. Also, just FYI, if you're a content creator, that video does not respect the volume sliders, clearly. I hope that wasn't too loud for you, and should resume normal levels of sound here. So anyway, so this game, you start off with X amount of colonists, and you have to build up through building in specific sequences, as in, you know, you have to level up your town hall before you get level 2 buildings. And to do that, you need certain amounts of resources. You know, to build this shack, you need another kind of shack. You know, it's that kind of a thing in terms of progression. Now, having said that, it is pretty interesting. I like it. It's kind of an interesting little game. And it's, I don't know, has a great potential to be kind of the next Banished. I don't know. People always pulled up Banished as this like holy grail of stuff. I wasn't that keen on Banished because it had so many AI problems with like, I don't know, you tell a guy to go and cut a forest and he'd forget his coat at home. Like he had coats, but they would go out and freeze. And I'm like, he just died. I just ended up with graveyards full of people, and this was early access when I played, and no, I do not believe in using mods to correct core difficulties of games or core bugs of games. But anyway, it was, when I played it, that part was so buggy, it was just horrible. So I haven't had any issues like that with Farthest Frontier so far. It's been a really good play for me. There have been moments where I've been waiting a very long time, and as always, I play on the highest speed setting because it's just slow otherwise. So, okay. So we finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose the locations near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food sources. Okay, so we're going to pause. Okay, we can't pause until we put down the town center. Okay, so we have different stuff out here. We have there's some foraging stuff. What is this? That looks like an animal. Okay, there's some hunting there, possibly. This is a nice little, oh, wait, that's a mountain. Mountains are good. But I'm looking for water. By the way, the edges of the map are not, oh, there's the water. Okay, water is great for fishing. I like water for fishing. It's great stuff. So let's go ahead and put our town center here. And then we'll get to pause the game and we can actually look around properly. Because most of the things like the food gathering... hello? Stop? Okay. Most of the food oh, okay. I guess that was the entire map. Okay, never mind. Most of the food gathering buildings like hunting and whatnot can be moved around. Okay, so we can mouse over. We have hawthorn here. Large thorny shrubs that produce berries. This is great. Okay, then we have patch of herbs, we have mushrooms, iron ore. Oh, iron ore is over here. Happy days. Deer is over here. So maybe that's a place we go hunting. This is another deer over there. We have greens. Greens are any of these like things that sound like food are food. So yeah, herbs are good for other things. Blueberry bushes here. That's nice. Gold is over here. That's fantastic. Okay, so we're doing really good. Bird's nest, we collect eggs for food. So now we've allocated an area to build our town center. Now the next thing we need to do is press H to go into harvest mode, and then we go and just drag a box, and this will choose to harvest these thingies. Now we're also going to harvest these rocky bits and pieces here, and those should not change the nodes. So we're trying to just get these rocks because rocks are a funny thing. And we won't be able to really do much until later in terms of having like a rock continuous gathering area. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and let our people start chopping trees and doing the stuff and the things. And now we do the other things. We start on our building menu. We have many things to do here. We start off with housing. We can't actually get housing until we get our town center built. Okay, so that's a big problem. Storage, you do not need to build a storage cart. We have other options. Now, food production is super important. We're going to start off with crops. Now, let's go ahead and look around. We're looking for deep green color, and we don't have any. This is bad. This is the closest we get. Now, it's very tempting, and this is what I did in one of my test games, is just to, like, do the biggest field you can. Don't do that. This is really bad because it takes forever to start the farming. So I suggest you go for the smallest field you can. And with that field, it will tell you how much work is available. Does it say? No, it should say after they clear it of obstructions. Anyway, this is super important. So we're going to put this on a prioritized build. It's more important. Well, I guess the town center is also important. So we're going to prioritize that. Okay, so again, B for build mode. And then we can get some foragers, shacks. These can be located near the items, or they don't have to be. We'll put this over here because that's kind of out of the crop zone, but you can move that circle once the building is built. Next thing, we have the hunter's cabin. We had deer up here. There's a lot of deer up here. In fact, I'll put that one in that area. Okay. Now we have a fishing shack. That is also important. Now, unlike in most games, the fishing shack does not need to be on the water. Okay. Let's just rotate this. How do I rotate it again? Oh, God, I forgot. Oh, it's tab. That's right. It's tab. Okay, fishing shack, tab. Okay, let's put one here. Do we see any fish, though? We don't actually see fish. This could be a disaster. Let's try putting one there and we can relocate it. I think this should be on priority here. We can explore around places, by the way. Also, we can press N to get our roads sorted out. The road tool I am not a fan of. It is really strange because once you just like let it go, it's gone. So you have to press N again. And I don't understand that whole point. Anyway, now we have, let's go back to B, our menu. So there's our crop field, and then we have a smokehouse. Dries and cures meat and fish, greatly extending how long these foods keep before spoiling. Yeah, we can put them in a root cellar, like different foods, granary, there's another storehouse, but stuff spoils, so keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that some of these businesses, aka this thing, you see there's this orange glow. That makes desirability not good. So you want to keep that away from your housing. Very important that. Because desirability affects how you can upgrade them. So resources. We have a well, which is great, and a firewood splitter. Let's go ahead and put the firewood splitter over here. Some of the buildings are directional, some are not. Just keep that in mind. Let's put the well out here. So we have a water bonus of, oh, maybe we put our housing units around here. And the reason I say that is because we have the well, we get a water bonus there. And it's away kind of from these buildings. It's all the way over there. Let's see. Defenses, we don't care about at all. Decorations are very nice, but they are very expensive. Most of them cost gold bars, which we will have to get later when we build a market. So let's let people do stuff and they will automatically do things and stuff. So we also have the professions menu. So this is assigning people to different tasks, but you really don't need to do much with this because they will auto assign themselves once buildings are built. So that's pretty handy. So I'm going to put this on 3x speed, and we probably will leave it on 3x speed. I will probably try to put it on 12x speed, but that usually doesn't work. So anyway, I just find it really, really slow. Yeah, housing shortage, firewood is low. We all know this. Here are our resources at the top. So logs can get converted into firewood or planks once we get the saw something. Saw, it has a funny name. Let's see what it is. Let's look at it. It's called Saw Shack? No. Clay pit. No, it's here. Tannery. Saw pit. Saw pit. That's what it is. It's a very strange name. I don't know why you would call it a saw pit. Maybe they dig underneath if they're using a huge, like, table saw kind of structure, maybe. Okay, so here it shows how much work is left for the people. So 1,100 work. Now, in my practice game, which I did on easier settings, I had like a big field was like 5,000 work, and it didn't get completed until year like 6 or something. It was kind of crazy. So that was not ideal. All right, so now we have our town center, and we have overall happiness is 0. That's funny because most games start you off with something. Okay, so we have one farmer and 1 fisherman. This is good. Resources in storage. This just tells us what we have. We have some food. Villager happiness. Shelter. Nearly everyone's homeless. I wonder why that would cause them to be unhappy. Question mark. Okay, but we can now build housing. So this is a good situation to have. Okay. There we go. Building. I keep forgetting tab is the default key. This is not a key that I use, ever. Okay, slopes are too steep. Oh, that's not good. Tab. All right, let's have a ridge of houses here. Okay, that seems good for now. And then let's get a road. We're going to add this road here. Now, keep in mind that the houses are going to need a market. They're going to need some other stuff around them. Things like a bakery gives them some happiness there as well. All right, let's just take this road up there. All right, and things are going well. Okay, so firewood splitter is also very important because people are going to get cold. And as you see, so we're in late spring now, and this is our marker for the year, right? So this orange stuff is autumn or red, and the white stuff is winter, at which point your people will be very, very cold. So, yes. And also what you can do is you can prioritize certain trees. Like that's a 4... I think what we're looking for mainly, we're looking for like a 7 tree or something. I guess it doesn't matter terribly much. As they just take what they have. Dirt road, no. This is 2. Better than 1. 2 is better than 1, I feel. Oh my gosh, okay. I keep wanting to put the speed faster, but it just... It doesn't do faster, apparently. Okay, let's take this up here. Okay, there we go. Add that road there. Okay. So we have here, they are still working on the farm, which is great. Yeah, and it will take them a while. It will. But you can also increase the size of the farm later, just FYI. Okay, so now this person is a forager, and they are collecting all kinds of stuff. Eggs, greens, and berries. This is great for us. Really great for us. Now, the hunter is collecting meat and makes pelts and tallow from all of those carcasses that they are bringing back home. Okay, so we need some rocks here for the well. Let's go ahead and I'm going to prioritize one or 2 of these rocks. Oh, this is perfect. 18 rocks. Holy fuzzy cats, that's a lot. 12 here. There's 6 there. 6. 12. Okay, let's get all of those. Okay, very good. We are doing things and stuff. Now, we should have a firewood splitter. Okay. Greer is doing that. Fantastic. So now we have firewood. You can see up here in our materials list, which is kind of great. Very good, very good. And we're just working. Let's see. How much has our fisherman produced? So our fishermaness is Belda. Belda is seeking food. Has she produced fish? She has. She's produced 84 fish. What you can do is move this thing. Let's see. What does it say? Fishing area plus 40%? Sure. We'll take that. What about this? This is plus 70%. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Let's get plus 70%. That seems like good. Seems good to me. So let's get the well prioritized as well. Make sure that they have enough water. These people are lacking water. That's a bit sad. So hopefully we're going to get some of this stuff over here. Again, working this field is taking a while. Additional housing. Yes, I am aware. Thank you very much. But anyway, these houses can be upgraded, but they need a lot of other stuff. So the upgrade requirements, just to give you an idea, they need a town center tier 2, which we don't have. They need a basic well, which we're going to have soon. They need location desirability bonus, 30%. That's high. Food types 2, 1 herb, and we also need 6 wood planks to upgrade. But the bonus is larger happiness bonus from desirability and increased durability. Okay, so that sounds good. All right, so things are going. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Okay, so we have, this is our food, but we have 10 months of food, and then months of food lost to spoilage over the next 12 months is 5. That's really bad. We need to get the spoilage down, but we can do that using various buildings. So let's just have a go here. 480 left there. I'd love for them to get some stone for this well. Okay, yeah, they have gotten. All right, they've gotten 4 stone. We just need 1 more stone for the well. And then this one is also getting built as well. The smokehouse is nice because that will help us preserve our food a bit better. So we have less spoilage of food. Actually, I'm going to stop the hunter. Let's just turn this off. Where's the off button? Should be this one, actually. But it's not letting me stop. I guess I could just take off the hunter altogether. Okay, there we go. Because I don't want to waste so much food. Let's get that storehouse back up. Okay, so here is our well. Looks very nice. Okay. You can upgrade. We have more water capacity, quicker water accumulation, increased desirability, increased durability. Okay, very nice. So these right now, they now have water, which is great. So kind of let them build stuff, and then you can have another go round of stuff that they can do. So Smokehouse. All right. So now it's 11 and 7. Hopefully that means that we can have smoked stuff instead of the other stuff, and so 8 and 4. Now it's only half instead of most of the stuff spoiling. So that's really good. So now, let's see, the work has stopped on the farm because it's winter. So let's pause the game for a moment and see what else we can build here. So we can build a graveyard. That's not great. Housing is here. Storage is here. We can build a stockyard. That's quite nice to have. So let's build that maybe where the slope is not too steep. We can build it there. Okay. Okay, again, B. Food production is the same. Resources are, yes, we have the same defenses and decorations. I guess we can try to build a decoration. Small shrubs, those are 5. Nope. Oak tree, maple tree. See, these have neutral desirability. You have to build something that actually costs gold. So that, oh, this doesn't. A small garden does not, but it affects very few people, and it's only 5% desirability, really. But, could be nice still. Let's just make those. Make a whole line of gardens. Okay. Oh, there we go. I was like, I hit the speed control and I'm like, why isn't it going? But I guess you can change the speed even if you're paused, but it does not actually go to speed. All right, so less than half of food is spoiling right now. This is fantastic. Much better than before. Got to keep our firewood up. Really important to do that. Now, the next thing we really want to do is get this town center upgraded, but we need the building, the saw pit, which enables us to get those planks. So that is under resources again, and we have to have stockyard. Okay, so the stockyard is the next thing that we really need to do. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this because we don't really need the houses. Not at all. And the reason I say that is because we already have more than our colonists need. So that's not really an issue right now. I think I will go ahead and bring back our hunter because, yeah, it would be nice. Ooh, why are you unhappy? Hello? What happened to you? Shelter stocking. Ailments none. Diet 80%. Okay. Health 93%, 94. Happiness. Okay, they're still happy. That's good. Oh, there's a bunch of deer down here. Look at them walking around. They're cute. Hello. Hello, little deer. Can I pat you? I'm gonna pat the deer. Pat the deer. Okay. I'm gonna try not to pat the deer. People probably will think I'm crazy. And they might be right. You never can tell. Okay, so here we are actually needing planks and not just... I thought we needed wood, but we don't. We need actually planks for those. But that's okay. We are going to be fine. It will be fine. Decorations. Is there anything else that we can build here? Small shrub is too expensive. And these bushes cost gold. And they don't give us any desirability. So small plaza costs a lot of gold. The most, I don't know, I find the shrines really good. They tend to have pretty high desirability. They would give us, oh no, apparently not. Anyway, we can leave some space between the houses and have room for gardens between them. I think that's probably the best strategy that we can go for these houses here. Other than just getting those planks and stuff. So we really need to get this stockyard built, and that is coming along soon. Should be. They're clearing out these, it's kind of cool. They actually clear out each of the things. Look at this great coat he's wearing. Isn't that great? Or is that a gal? I can't tell. No, it's a lady. It's Harla. Hello. Okay, so she's a laborer. She's chopping trees. Age 25, education none, ailments none. And she's wearing this great coat. That person is also wearing a good coat. They're all wearing great coats. That's fantastic. Okay, so we need one more bit of wood for this area. Maybe we'll get it with... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the labor that is needed, and it's counting down quite quickly. Excellent. So now we have the stockyard, and this holds most of our materials that we have, like all the firewood and junk and stones and crap. All of that stuff it holds. But it also opens up new opportunities for us. So we can now build a storehouse and a root cellar. So I'm going to build both of those. So this is that, and then a root cellar is another thing. But also there's a rat catcher building that is great for the root cellar because it helps yeah, it helps something. It helps something. Helps the rats not get in there. Of course it does. Okay, crops are ready for assignment. Okay, let's pause. So what I do with these, we want to have a crop rotation that restores the fertility of the soil. So I want to do, let's do clover. And then I want to choose a longer crop that has some kind of heat tolerance. These beans look really good, but it doesn't have any frost tolerance. But having it end so early is pretty good. Okay, so let's choose the next one. Now, I also want to have some... Let's see, leeks are good, but I also want to have flax. Where the heck is the flax? It's blue flowers. Of course it is. This one also has heat tolerance, so maybe I'll do something else first. Let's see, do we want wheat? Sure. What about this? No, not enough space. Okay, so we want to do 2 crops per season if possible. What if we did some... This has heat and frost. That sounds great. Okay, so let's choose this and cabbage. That looks great. Okay, next one. What do we got here? Field maintenance. Reduce weed levels and rocks. I don't know if we really care about that too much, but we can do wheat there. Actually, wheat has all those frost tolerances and stuff. Actually, we'll do this. We'll do it like that. And maybe we do this here. Can we do that? No? Okay. So, this is what we want to do. And what we're also looking for is this, oh, okay. We actually want to move this to add sand to make it a certain level. But it looks like cabbage is not great for that. Clover is there, beans. We could even move it one over. But cabbage has got to go. It doesn't mix in at all with the perfect point there for this. So let's see if we can find a better thing. What is this? Buckwheat? Does that work? Yes, buckwheat works. Okay, cool. That's really nice. So this is working quite nicely here. It's gonna be good. Now we don't actually have any sand. That is something that we need to get. But it'll improve. It'll improve. So can we expand this? Yes, we can. Let's just expand it up here for now. Let's just do another 5x5. And that way we can farm most of this and then get some of the rest to be worked on while we're farming part of it, because farming is really important. This is like your staple food that you're getting. It's really super important. Let me just go ahead and stop this stuff. Okay, 4 new villagers immigrated, 2 new villagers born. Great. That's great. Okay. So what else have we got here that we can build? We can do the graveyard, which we don't really need right now. Food production, resources. Resources is going to be kind of your most important area to look at. So look at the saw pit. It is very negative. You can see over here they would be minus 14 desirability if you put it nearby. So this is something you want to keep way the heck away from your villagers. And let's see if we can... Oh, okay. So we can put this here. Okay, very good. But having these industrial areas is also super important for your town. You really need to... Oh, 6 people. Here, coming in. Coming in, coming in. Let's go. Now then, what I want to do with the decorations right now is I want to put in a shrine for spacing. Oh, a market. Oh, you don't say. Okay. So if we put a shrine right in the middle, I'll put it behind one of the houses specifically because they are 3 wide. So then I want to build another set of housing here. And we're going to tab over there. We cannot build it here. Let's see. 1, 2, more than 2. Where? Hold on. I can't even count here. This is the shrine area. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's just not possible in certain areas. I see this. One of the things I really... Okay, it does sort of show the boundaries, but not very well. I wish they were shown better. It's quite... Like, here it's difficult to see. It's really difficult. Okay, let's go there. And then this side. So, anyway... What we're going to do is we want to find a place to put a road here. That will be like there. Sure. And... sure. Yeah, all those things and all those stuff seems good. So then market, we want to put the market here as well. So I think it's under amenities and services. There's the market. Yes. So this market, you see, it does have an AoE. We can't slope too steep. What? Okay, we're gonna have to actually do some... There is a way. Dirt road, flattened terrain. Let's do that. Over maximum size. Okay. Let's just do that, and let's do this. And then we do some of this. Flatten all of this. I feel like I need to flatten this as well. Maybe I take this one off. Let's take off this house because we've had to have a couple of thingies over there. Anyway, they're going to do this work. They're going to do it. It'll be fine. But now, let's see. We have our thingy. What's going on here? 49 crops eaten by wildlife. That's not good. But anyway, we should get some of it. Now, it is a very small yield right now. And if we create a big enough farm to be maximum size, it's like you can get thousands of crops, right? So that's something you want to, be aware of. And just keep expanding your farms. Just got to get something slowly in, That's really helpful. So let's see. We have the storage place now. They are storing a lot of food for us. Now, we can build barrels to have a spoilage reduction bonus. Now, that is when we get a Cooper. And that's when we get to the next level of building stuff. We need to have this thing organized. We need to get enough planks and enough stone to upgrade this thingy. So the root cellar is still struggling. We need to get some of that going on. Let's go ahead and prioritize some of these big rock piles to be deleted, because those are going to give us those nice amounts of stone that we need. Impending blizzard. That doesn't sound good. Wait, that was weird. There was a little bit of a lag spike there. All right, so anyway, we have this shrine here. Now note that until we get this market up and running, we are not going to be able to get this shrine happening. Wait, did they finish all of this stuff here? Maybe. Huh. Okay, let's check if we can build a market now. Ah, we can! Look at this. Okay. Is it where we want it? That is a good question. Huh. It works there. But I need it to work here, please. Jeez. Ah! Okay, flatten terrain. Let's flatten in this here. Like that, please. Flatten all that. And flatten this bit as well. Thank you. Do it, please. I've never done the flattened terrain thing before, by the way. Oh, look how cute these gardens are. We have some sunflowers in here. Isn't that nice? Cool. Upgrade bonuses increase desirability. That's nice. Okay, so these houses are actually now gaining some desirability. These have 6% right now out of the 30 they need. So that's nice. Oh, look at the snow. Isn't this nice? Look how beautiful this is. It really has nice graphics, this game, I think. It's really, I don't know, kind of cozy, kind of very, it's one of these more, like, realistic kind of games, I think. Less cartoony than some. Just in style. There's no preference one way or the other for me. It's just a thing. Let's see, how much did we get? So the storage is empty. Last yield was 96. Wow, planted 253 and only got 96. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Weed level is at 69. Fertility is at -50. Rockiness 11. Wildlife -49. Okay, so we had some major problems there. We really need to have... Can I move this one up? Let's see. If we pause. So what do we have here? Flax and buckwheat, right? Let's take those off and let's trade that with this stuff. There. So flax and buckwheat we're looking at. Flax and buckwheat. So if you're wondering, flax is not edible. It is for linen, for clothing. So that's kind of what we want to get going here shortly. Let's see. This is... It doesn't tell us how much is done yet. Come on, go faster. Game. Let's go. Okay, look at our planks. Holy fuzzy cats. And 45 rocks. So now we just need planks to make our level this to level 2. New villagers have immigrated and a new villager has been born. We're now in year number 3. That's really good. Okay. We have another shelter over here. It looks like they're almost done flattening this area. I'm going to go ahead and try to build the market again. We need to have it in the center, or I want to have it in the center. There we go. To get this last house out here. This seems fine. Let's put it there. So this is going to be we want to prioritize this structure, and mostly because it will generate money for us. Monthly gold reports there. We need to have that on the gold report. It looks like we need some more hunters, so I'm going to set that one up for a hunter. And then this is now going to be wheat. I don't think we're actually going to get any benefit from the wheat because... Actually, we should take off the wheat because we don't even have a grist mill yet. Darn it. Well, it doesn't matter that much. Well, it kind of does, doesn't it? Let's take wheat off for now and put in cabbage. Or something. Here, we'll put it there. And the reason I'm putting it there is so that they have time to plant it and we'll get actual food from it instead of the wheat, which I think is just going to spoil and rot. Okay, we need more hunting. More foodstuffs, please. Okay, that is 22 planks, which is a lot of planks. Almost wonder if we need another one of these people. Another saw pit. Let's actually add people to the saw pit. There we go. We don't have to add a whole nother building. It's quite nice. That means we can deal with some extra logs. Sometimes you have no logs, so you have to send more people out cutting trees instead of the other way around. Okay, so let's see. It looks like this road doesn't quite go up here, so I want to do that. Including there to the forager's hut. Roads help people walk faster, so it's always wise to have them up. Let's see what else we have on our thingy here. Storage, anything new? I'm just looking for new buildings here. Yes, we do have a ton of stuff. So now we have many things. We have the tannery, which is big, bad red. Keep that way the heck away from your citizens. Okay, and then what else we got? We need the cobbler shop. That is shoes. You might remember that from the song about a monkey chasing a weasel. Okay. B. Okay. And then we have a Fletcher building. That is going to make arrows, which we don't need. Basket shop. Basket makers use willow to make new baskets for workers. I don't know if we have any willow. We need probably a different structure for that. Baskets increase the efficiency of your workers or villagers by allowing them to carry more. I'm going to go ahead and put this in, even though we don't need it just yet. I'm going to just stop the construction, maybe. Okay. And then we have the compost yard. Night soilmen collect human and animal waste, which is converted into usable compost. Can be added to fields to increase fertility. Sounds like a great thing to add nearby to this area here. Okay, there we go. Well, again, keep it way the heck away from the housing. There we go. This is looking very nice. Can we... No. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? No. I don't need these. Remove. Remove. I hit some key, which I don't know what it was. Okay, we are generating money, as you see. This used to cost 50. It is now at 32. That's pretty fantastic. So let's go ahead and look at housing. We can actually add a few houses. Now remember, these cost logs and not... Okay, I guess... Well, rar. Why? Okay. Huh. I guess I might have to organize this stuff a little differently here. Let's see. Do I need... Maybe it's flattened terrain with this. Like that. 1, 2, 3 across. Something like this. Let's try it here as well. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the size of the house. So, but anyway, you can also look at your market and see how much stuff they have. So they're carrying smoked fish and raw firewood. And if they're in a market zone, they don't need to go all the way here and collect this stuff for themselves. The market will just deliver it to them, which is kind of the benefit of having the market there. It's pretty handy. So we'll see how these things sort out. But unfortunately, we are kind of running out of time for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed our good start to our colony. I'm really, really excited about it right now. It's going really well. Oh, look at this. They increased the size of the field. Now we can have another worker. Oh, this is great. You know what? Let us expand things even more. Can we go? How far can we go? We can go pretty far. Let's go 5 by 10, but then I want to create another field because what I want to do is I want to have another crop rotation on the same rotation, really. Except change 1 for 2 for 3, you know, that kind of thing. So we are growing different things in different seasons, and we have like overlap for when we have wheat, or for when we have, you know, guys working on the soil there and stuff like that. Let's see, are they actually fixing stuff? Maybe, I hope. Okay, cabbage, we got 162. That's not a lot, but something. Anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.
Great white pointer in the sky is making sure that we don't die. As all the fields are rising high, we're doing the